Hey, good morning, everyone. Michael Fanning, and today is Warm Up 190. And today we're talking about time management. It's kind of timely if you think about it. Here in Seattle area, they announced that kids are not going back to school. So we get a lot of parents that are, I've got some coaching clients that are saying, what am I going to do? I really got to get my time schedule figured out. Also, two in my mentorship with Robin Sharma this week, we're talking about time management, and I'm going to carry this through. So I thought today I'd give you a little bit of philosophy around time, and then next week what I'd like to do is kind of give you some structure on how you can build your time schedule. Sorry for the airplane. So I want you to think about this. What if today you got the news that you had a day left to live? Just think about that. Just put some thought to that. And then I want you to do this. Then I want you to think, what are your regrets? What do you regret that you maybe didn't do? Then what I want you to do is, in one paragraph, I want you to live that life over again. And I want you to ask yourself and write it down. What would you have done differently? What would you have done in terms of possibly being more loving, getting in better shape, taking better care of yourself, being a better parent, being a better sibling, having a better relationship? What are things that you did that you postponed, that you probably should have postponed, that you should have done now? I want you to think about those things, and I want you to write those down in a paragraph. And you know what's interesting is the reason why we do this is because there was a study done on people on their deathbeds, and there were basically three categories of regrets that people have, and I just want to kind of tell you what those were. So the first one was not being reflective enough, right, in their earlier times in their years. They didn't take time to think about what they wanted and where they wanted to go. Many of them just lived their life like a 5-alarm fire, and what they realized is that by the time they were, on their deathbed, they hadn't lived their purpose. They hadn't done what they were supposed to do. The second one was regret not being loving enough, right? Not often do you hear people on their deathbed say, I was too nice of a human to too many people. I think I helped way too many people. I think I loved my family too much. You don't hear that. You hear them say, I wish I would have forgiven that person. I wish I would have loved that person more. I wish I would have spent more time with my kids, right? I wish I would have taken more vacations. I wish I would have seen more of the world. So what I'm saying to you is that, you have to have the mindset of now, not tomorrow, not someday, or not I hope. And then the third side of it is didn't take enough risks and live their best lives, right? And here's the thing, death is not the problem. What the problem is what dies inside of us that was left undone. Right? Death is not the problem. It's what dies inside of us that's left undone. So I want you to really think about that paragraph. I want you to go through that. And I want you to have the mindset of the time of right now. Because here's what I know. This time we have right now, it'll never come again. It's gone, right? And what's interesting is we all have the same amount of time. Every single one of us have 24 hours every single day. But why do some people lead such extraordinary lives, and why do others not? It's their ability to manage time, their ability to be in the moment, to do the things they need to do. So just a couple things on that. So if you think about this, we wait. We don't do things now. So I want you to take this idea of doing things now. So maybe, just maybe today is the day you're going to decide to get in better health. Right now. Why? What are you waiting for? What's interesting is so many people, they decide to get in better health when they've given the news of disease. When in reality, they could have been in being better health way before that ever happened and possibly not even get that news. Maybe today's the day you decide to call that person and forgive them. Do you know when you don't forgive people and you carry that weight on your back, that's negative energy that distracts you from really doing the things you want to go do? Maybe it is when you decide to invest in yourself. Maybe today you're saying, I'm going to invest in myself. I'm going to get a coach. I'm going to get a mentor. I'm going to go, I'm going to go do something for me, and I'm going to do it today. I'm not going to wait till tomorrow. I'm not going to wait till I have more time. I'm not going to wait till, my kids get a little older or whatever it is. Maybe today's when you decide to repair your relationships. Maybe you decide to get on that phone and call that person that, that you've been struggling with and just say, you know what, I'm sorry. Don't have regrets. Get the mindset of doing it now. So next week we're going to dive into kind of helping you understand. So what I want to work on, and something I'm working on right now, is, you know, it's interesting. We will spend, think about this, family vacations. How much planning do you put into your family vacations? You would never just say, hey, we're just all going to get on an airplane and show up in Europe and we'll figure out what to do when we get there. Yet, you know what? We put more effort into planning vacations than we do in planning our lives. Think about that. So what's your 10-year plan, right? What's your 5-year plan? What's your 3-year plan? What's your 1-year plan? What's your 90-day plan? What's your weekly design system? We're going to go through and we're going to talk about that, because here's what I will tell you. When you have awareness, when you know what the plan is, you know where you're going to go, your choices that you make drastically change, and you make better choices. When you make better choices, you have a better life. So next week, what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through some concepts around that. And this all comes from Robin Sharma. It's stuff that I'm working on for myself right now. And my goal is to help you have a better life design and learn from this. All right, everyone. Hey, have a great day. Be awesome and help somebody. And I'll see you next week.